What's up, guys? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have the female Titan and the armored Titan. So there's a cool scene in episode 10 of season 4 part 2. It's hard to keep track. Where the armored Titan comes in behind the female Titan, Annie and Reiner, and her hand is on her neck. That's really cool, a slow motion kind of thing. So I thought I'd give it a go and hopefully help some of you give it a go as well. So I'm on the landscape page. Use a pencil and eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast. Sketch it out with a pencil lightly first and try and take your time. Have fun. Right? So, where to begin? We're going to start with Annie, right? Over here. So, we start with her eye. Like her head is like here, right? Over on this side. And she's got that round sort of hair. And then her arm comes across here, okay? So, I'm just trying to think now, maybe what's best to start with. Don't mind me, sorry. Right, so yeah, we'll start with the eye. Just get out the eye line sort of here first, right? Her head is like in this section and her eyes are along this, in this space, right, along here. So we'll go with her right eye. So we'll go just up here. Some of this will go behind hair, okay? So we got like tear ducts here. And you can add some eyelashes, kind of. Some of this mostly goes under hair, right? So the bottom eyelid comes around up to here. And she's looking at Reiner over this side, right? So her eye is over to the right hand side of her eye socket, right? So it's moved it this way. And it comes around here. And again, there's some hair covering this, so we won't see it all. And then her pupil is kind of here. Right, and then like you can actually draw in her tear ducts just there. And there is some lines on her eye. So the outside sort of line is a bit thicker. And then they've got these texture lines just on the inside of her eye here. So then she has lines coming around her eye around here. Right, 2 layers. And there's this V sort of thing. I won't go the whole way around because it disappears underneath hair, so we don't need to draw it all. Stop just about there. And some more sort of lines underneath her eye here. And then an eyelid line. Just there. Okay. So her other eye just over here. So you're about eye width, right? So just thicken up her eyelashes sort of there as well. So the width of her eye, right, will fit in between her 2 eyes. And her next eye will start there. So here to here, right, should fit in between. And then her next eye will start like here. So this would be her tear ducts, right? And then this eye goes up and around again. And again, eyelashes. So you can see now this eye line, kind of slightly horizontal, or slightly diagonal, should I say. Just there. We're not sort of really straight like this, sort of that way, okay? Then the bottom eyelid. And like more eyelashes and stuff if you want. And again, looking over this way, so and then our pupil. Right, like so. And then they've got these lines kind of right, and then eyelid line again coming around the top, and then some more sort of texture lines down here. And then these sort of tighten sort of lines, so 2 layers of them. And they're just these kind of V sort of shapes. Right, roughly speaking, that's her eye on that side. Okay, so what we can see of her nose, right? So her nose just down here. So it comes down, around, back up. Nostril on this side, and we can't see the nostril on this side because of hair, but we'll draw it in so we can get everything in the right place. Right, and then her mouth, so top lip first, right? So I always say it's like a bow from a bow and arrow, okay? So it goes up, down, back up, back down to there, right? So imagine it was the handle of a bow and arrow and the string for the bow would be there. So if you were doing that string, say, that could be the next step. So we go kind of in. So you're starting like that. It kind of dips down because her mouth is open slightly. And then goes back up. So imagine that's like the string and your arrow would go in here. And then her top lip, so we go up, dips down, back to there. And you can see some sort of teeth and stuff just here on the side. And then her bottom lip comes across. Like that. Maybe like a line just there. It's like some hatching on the tip of her nose. And then her chin. So a round sort of chin. Right there like that. And your proportions of things, so kind of not in like full proportion. So I'd say like top of her top eyelid, it's even bigger. It's like I'd say where her eyebrow would be. So eyebrow to the nose, about the same as nose to chin. Because her head must be tilted back a little bit. So here to here will bring you up to where like her eyebrow would be. And then her jaw, well, sorry, and then bottom nose to the bottom lip is still the same. So like here to here to the bottom lip area. Nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin, right? So that's in proportion. It's just this is bigger because I think her head is tilted back a little bit. So once you get that, then your jaw will go this way. right? And this goes out up to there, right? And then she's covered in hair, okay? So her face is pretty much covered in hair. And then there's these eye socket things around here, but we got to do the hair first and then add the details on the face, like the Titan lines and all that kind of thing. So just see if I can move this now. Okay. Yeah, so like big piece of hair starting up here, right? So cuts off this eye a little bit. Goes down to her jaw, to there. And then this will go up around again. And that you shouldn't see, you can just erase, because you should be drawing with pencil. I recommend pencil anyway. Like this, and then another line there. Back up. Around like so. A little spiky at the bottom here. And this is going to go all the way around. So scary doing lines like that. And like another sort of texture line coming down here. Maybe something else there. There. And then strand of hair coming down across her face, and then another one coming down this way. So then let's go right up beside her eye. You need to be brave doing things like this. It's always scary. And then down here as well. Right by the back of her eye here, and this will go off my page. Just there. So then her jaw like here. And another texture line up that way. Okay, in here then we have these eye socket things. So we go like so, and then this comes down and around to there and around here as well. There's all these kind of hatching lines and things, so like on her nose here and then around the eye. And on her chin. A lot of these are kind of like skin lines or something. like so. And then she has these gaps in her mouth, right? Like something here. Kind of like holes in her face, right? One there. Goes up that way. And behind her hair here. Like a bigger one here. And her ear is in there. Like on her lip. Maybe some more teeth. In there. Okay. Getting texture and stuff all over. So her neck comes down here, right? So we've got like white sort of sections there. Then the other side goes off that way. And the inside of her neck here, beside her hair, goes down there. There's another hairline here, so you can't really see her neck on that side, can you? Maybe coming down this way a little bit. It goes off this way. That's like a bone or something. There. And then like all these muscle fiber lines coming down her neck. And I think we can see her fingers, you know, on the back of her neck here. 2 or 3 of them. And there should be more hair here, but you can't. I can't see it because of the smoke. So I'm going to just like put in like a hairline here. And something else like back here. Let's just say like that's the back of her hair. And then her arm, right? So comes all the way down this way. I need like an elbow pad or something here. It just goes off my page. Down there. Then the inside of her arm and her hand. So it goes that way. So that means her shoulder's in under here somewhere. See that way. There. Shoulder line there. There. Some more sort of texture or something that way. And then her hand, so it goes down behind here. There's a bit of a bone there. So like texture all on that. So this has like texture lines on it as well. all these muscle fiber lines now. Right, so there are fingers out to her hands. Right, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, so I'll just erase some of the lines that we shouldn't see. Just, they're annoying me, I want to get rid of them. Right, a bit better. So Reiner, coming in from this side, we can just see his face in kind of in a profile sort of view, right? So we can just see his nose kind of sticking out here, right? So it goes right at the edge of my page, out this way, back around, like this, real big nose now, around, in to there, and like some hatching for the side of the nose just here, and then like a line coming down the front of it, like that, right? So his brow then is just in beside here, right? So this kind of sticks out, and then his frowning eye area goes up this way, and then goes around his eye socket, that bone, that armor that he has underneath, and then into here, and then this is kind of like zigzag kind of bone fused to muscle, sort of coming around his nose just there, and then his eye is in underneath, so it's real flat, like so, and then curves around. Right, now he is looking at Annie in the eye. His eyes are like drawn in grey, like they're not even white, right? So we can just see kind of the iris kind of coming around here. Right, he's kind of looking this way, so real small. That. And is there a pupil? I don't even know. Let's put one there. Now that's done in grey line. It's not coloured in at all. I mean, it's not drawn in with black line. You know, so if you're trying to do it authentically to the anime, you could do it in grey. Right, so then we've got some more lines. So underneath his eye, so these muscle lines going that way, and then around his eye going this way, and sort of up into his nose, right, like so. Then the rest of this armor goes up, goes in, it'll go underneath his hair there, and then up to there, and then this sort of side of his forehead goes up around like so, and this will have like muscle texture and stuff on it, like that. And then like more sort of hatching lines and things here, sort of coming up from the corner of his eye, like that, and like an edge line to his armor here, like so. And then his mouth, so it comes down, lots of angles now. Angle down, angles back up, angle down again, angle back up, and angle down, and then finally back up towards his hair, just up there, right? And then we have these steps all inside. Like, so from each of these points, we go up, across, up again, and around to there. Okay, and you do that again on this one. So you just go up just once, up, and around to there. And then like little sort of hatching details and things. Like that kind of stuff. Right, so his bottom jaw goes in behind Annie's arm, okay? So it goes, say the chin will be here. And then we go diagonal, down, up, down, okay? There's teeth all in here. We've got some edge lines, so we'll just bring an edge line to here and an edge line kind of to here. And then his teeth are going to start like in this area, so like down here. So all teeth in here. And we can see his gum line a little bit, right? So you just bump across there, maybe here as well. And then the rest are teeth. So we go like that, and then this each one of them have a line here. Like that, and then the bottom teeth. So some more sort of gum there. And they go underneath. Like that. And we can see his jaw on the other side. Coming out there. Again, texture. Like so. And then muscle fiber lines inside here. Okay, so what now? So say his ear kind of goes in behind his shoulder, right? But we'll draw in whatever we can see. So it goes around, we can see nearly all of it. Down here, it kind of bumps because this is like it becomes his shoulder here, right? And then inside here we can see like ear lines. There. Stuff like this. All right, like that. And then his hairline comes out from there. So we've got this zigzag sort of thing going on. And then we meet long hair somewhere up here, but so it's like long hair starts here. So like some of his fringe or something, say, will come across there. And then another one here. And then another one goes across this way. More up here. Make another sort of hairline that way. And then this zigzag sort of pattern will continue. Like so. Then in under here. And then across the top of his head this way. And down there. So then, let's say more hair spikes here, and it kind of changes direction, then goes out around the front here, back up this way, and then it'll start to go around short spiking sort of hair. The part in his head, his hair going that way, like so. So like the back of his head is like out here somewhere. So like it follows his shoulder bumping, and then all these spikes, short sort of spiking lines going around his head. Go sort of around this way, eventually come around his head there. There's a part in his hair there, and then, you know, more sort of texture if you want. Like so. And right, so then we can just see like his lots of texture, like muscle fiber lines for his shoulder and stuff here. So say like the shoulder shape comes out here, and he's got like some armor going back that way. It's got like a little edge line to it, another line here. Texture on that, and a couple of armor plates in here, right? So one there, there, a couple back here. And these have all sort of texture on them. Just all coming down and following the shape. And then mine's all going back this way. Lots of these muscle fiber texture lines now. All in this area. And like another sort of line there. And there's like floating rock and debris and things in the air, right? So just coming across Annie's head and face. So you can do as much of that as you'd like. Right? But I think I'll leave it there. That's how to draw the female Titan and the armored Titan. Hope it's helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.